A massive data breach impacting restaurants in Disney Springs. Now, a cybersecurity expert says one click or swipe could expose your information.
I don't use credit cards much. I use cash, only because of that.
Our lead story today, that massive data breach that potentially impacted popular Disney Springs restaurants. It has people taking a second look at their credit card statements. The three restaurants are Planet Hollywood, Chicken Guy, and Earl of Sandwich. Earl Enterprises, the company which owns the restaurants, says customers using credit or debit cards between May 23rd of 2018 and March 18th of this year could have been impacted. The company has not commented on how many people could have had their personal information stolen. Well, right now, the company is saying malicious software or malware was installed on some of their credit card readers, allowing the customer information to be stolen. Spectrum News 13's Eric Mock is joining us live right now from just outside of Disney World. Eric, you spoke with a cybersecurity expert about how this malware gets people's credit card information. What did he have to say?
That's right, Tammy. Usually when you hear about credit card theft or fraud, it's with a physical device someone has to install so that when you swipe your card, it just skims the information right off. But the breach that happened for restaurants at Disney Springs and at other places in Orlando was done with malware, like you mentioned. And for that to infect a system, all it takes is one person clicking one bad link.
The recent data breach at certain restaurants, including Buca di Beppo and restaurants at Disney Springs, has worried even cybersecurity experts like Tom Jelneck.
From a selfish standpoint, I instantly went and looked at the list of restaurants that were involved and realized that I had been to one of them recently.
Jelneck says when malware is involved, hackers don't even have to be physically present to steal your information.
Send out a whole bunch of malicious emails, and an unknowing person on the point of sale side could check an email, click a link, which installs the malware, and they're doing it unknowingly, but that malware can get installed and then spread throughout the entire network. So any single time a credit card is processed, they're taking that information and sending it back to headquarters, and then these folks are selling it on the dark web.
And once a company's network is infected, there's no real way for you to know until it's too late.
Really, there's nothing you can do if a network gets infected like this and you're using a regular credit card. To be totally honest, I'm not trying to scare everybody, but what could you do?
Jelneck says that's why it's always important to keep a close watch on your bank account and credit or debit card statements, and alert your bank the minute you see anything that looks suspicious.
And now, one obvious solution, Jelneck says, is instead of using your credit card, use cash. But a lot of us don't carry cash with us. So one option, he says, is you can download an app on your phone. There's many of them like Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, several of them out there, where it will pay using your credit card, but it won't share your credit card information with the vendor, thereby protecting your information. For now, reporting live in Orange County, Eric Mock, Spectrum News 13.